so I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought of. I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang. We have sacks and some dirty vans, blowing bands out, but I'm still. That's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, almost don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent, man, you're hustling for rain. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me the keys to the kingdom. I stopped the world. I stopped the world.
saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set and towing the slab, J.P. France. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bagwell makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And time now to check out the A's lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Jason Giambi.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab, Barry Zito. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Lopez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Fought off foul.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Fouls one off. 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Schwarber in pursuit. Makes the catch for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Batting third, left fielder, Yordan.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Is 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's on base and slugging too. That one is absolutely belted. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Shea Langoliers stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Go! Hey! Go! Hey! Go! Game on! We got no pity. Game on, yeah, we're coming for you. All your kids out living in the city.
Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell.
Cito back to work. Bagwell with some impressive production lately. And ball 1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's in the dirt. That one ripped. Back there. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
That is it. The shortstop, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, base hit. And there are 2 outs.
Third baseman,
Here's Alex Bregman. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first, Jake Myers digs in now. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So the Astros lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Junior Caminero.
And that is out of play. Now 1-1. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Yeah, big swing and a miss. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Johnny Damon now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Ripped to third. Toss to Bagwell. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting left fielder Ricky Henderson.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ricky Henderson. Up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Gets under it and pops it up. Gonzalez nabs it, and that is that. And the A's are gone in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that drops in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman Nick
Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, center field. Damon sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Victor Robles up next for the Astros. Flied to right his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And now Ji-hwan Bae. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's too high. Robles off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right side. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 19.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. He swings and fouls one off. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through him for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Yordan Alvarez.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this 2nd time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Throws to first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Pena batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one missed. Pitch misses. Ball two. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Astros are down quietly. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. France back to work. That one ripped, but foul. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls,
Boog, he
1
never
strike.
moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the A's.
And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. McGuire gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. Strikeout number 8. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one hammered. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Back here in Houston, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alex Bregman. That misses. Ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Schwarber hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting,
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. 0-1. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Just missed. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Schwarber. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
now batting, catcher.
Now Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. Schwarber moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Junior Caminero. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Robles makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 18.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. A's leading by a run. And that one fouled off. And that's down and away.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. 19. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a foul ball. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Next to hit, Ji-hwan Bae. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike. Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and he's out at first. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Go to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Bagwell up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Hard hit left side. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the A's 1 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. And that's in the dirt. King, a 6'1" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Movement in the bullpen, Nathan Lavender. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And delivers outside. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Alvarez going back on this one, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he's got a double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
1 out, runner at second. Next to hit, Mark McGwire. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and here is Matt Chapman. Tap foul at the plate. McGwire, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Myers in position. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian King out of the game. 2-run ball game. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Lucius Fritz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Barry Zito won't go any further. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Davey Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bregman in the box now, takes strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one chopped to first. Takes it himself, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. That one missing inside. Fouled off down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Gonzalez will hit next.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Slider misses outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
First and second, 2 outs. Victor Robles, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That one is inside ball one.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Grounds one to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Chance now to even this game. If they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And here is Ji-hwan Bae. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Deivi Garcia done for the day, and he leaves in a one-run game. Now on the bump, Jesus Luzardo. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Up and in, and that is ball one. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Nathan Lavender.
And what a workhorse he's been for him this year as he comes on for his 75th appearance. That's an indication of how important he truly is to this ball club.
Caminero, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across, and a quick out, number one.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So digging in, Johnny Damon. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Line drive, hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 47th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to center. Myers gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Yordan Alvarez.
Fouled off to the right.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Bagwell.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jesus Luzardo. Tony Santillan taking over on the mound.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Bagwell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Up and in, and now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The tying run at the plate. Jeremy Pena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Yeah, there's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score, wide throw, and it gets away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. So the tying run at second. That one just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he Tyler Ferguson into the game.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Diaz in the box now, takes strike one. With the tying run at second, go ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And now he looks him back to second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Off. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Toss to Bagwell. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 down, bases empty. Mark McGwire up next for the A's. Smoked on the ground a second, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 3 and the Astros 2. Dennis Eckersley on to try and close it out.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Robles in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 14th of the year. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ji-hwan Bae digs in now. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. This one in the air. Chapman hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan.
And next to him for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dennis Eckersley departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Bruce Zimmerman.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Inside, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Jeff Bagwell, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Langoliers gathers, throws to first, and it's in. Ties it for the Stros. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Man at second. Chapman gets a piece there. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And this is inside. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one way inside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. That's his 99th career homer. And the A's jump in front. It's 5-3.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So up next, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Popped up right side. Gonzalez brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now that
2 out, space is empty. Now it's going to be Johnny Damon. He's already homered here in this one. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hands it. Tough play. And that's a great play for the out. 2 runs on 1 hit. The 2-run homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the A's 5 and the Astros 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell.
For the Astros, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otoñez.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Ripped to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Pedro Leon. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Pero, no imaginas lo que te espera. El dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, vuela mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Pero, no imaginas lo que te espera. Si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Recibirán los recursos. Y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes. Capturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan. Huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija. Más el foto tiene fija. La baby en los números no se fijan. Bolsillo lleno, siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo, vino para acá arriba.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, hey, hey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Ozzie Guillen. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Rollie Fingers. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Rickey Henderson. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, second in the American League in home runs. Fought off foul. Fingers, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That's way outside. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
He takes it on his own. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now it's Matt Chapman. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Foul ball.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Giambi now at the plate, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner at first with 2 away. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Langoliers needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Giambi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses. 1-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is A's Baseball on the Show NorCal. Back here with my pal Singy, our starting pitcher in this one, number 28. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down. Because you know, in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Tony Gwynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jacob Young. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now here is Adrian Gonzalez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Yeah, that's fouled off. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there, and doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still that one tied him up and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Here's Manny Machado. Big time power.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out.
1 ball, 1
in
strike.
the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And Manny gets a piece.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And there's a base hit to right field. Gwynn coming around third. He's safe. They're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him! They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Fingers back to work. That one
Inside,
inside,
ball 1.
and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Young right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down. And here's the veteran outfielder, Johnny Damon. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Damon matched a homer in his last game. Swings and misses. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ozzie Guillen, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. Tied up here in the early going. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Runner on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. That one felt good. His second of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Now here is Ricky Henderson, and that is out of play. Swings over the top of that one.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Runner on the go, on the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt
First and second, 2 outs. Matt Chapman will hit next. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Double steal. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Two on, 2 outs. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. The A's with a 2-run blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in San Diego, bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Well struck, right field. Out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Luis Campusano digs in now. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos with a homer in his last game. That's in there. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
And first offering is fouled off.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and 1-2.
Inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Padres draw closer on the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park, out of the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Jason Giambi. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And a foul ball. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The center fielder, J.J.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
This is J.J. Bleday. And ball 1. Inside, just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young snags it on the run. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 3 and the Padres 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. First pitch misses. And there's a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Bleday settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Adrian Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
Adrian Gonzalez.
That one pulled foul. And now it's even up. Ripped to right, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 24th home run of the season. It's 4-3.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Single that drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. That one finds the corner. Strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. Halter. Over to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Genesis Cabrera.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Johnny Damon now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Johnny Damon.
Damon went deep in his most recent game. Time called. Swings through that.
1-1. That's a ball.
On the ground at first, and foul ball. Just off the inside corner, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now here is Ozzie Guillen. In there for strike one. The A's trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now, Zach Gelof. Fly ball down the line. Tatis hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Leading off, Jake Cronenworth.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
That's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Luis Campusano, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. That to right. Henderson on the move. And out number one on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
Now
run.
batting,
Not
left
allowing
fielder,
it to stay
Elliott.
in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Elliott Ramos. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win. Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Slice down the right side. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. So the San Diego batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Tony Gwynn. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hitting the air out to center field. Halter. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Cabrera back to work. That one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, this one high and deep, way back there. And that is gone. His 48th of the year. It's 5-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Genesis Cabrera won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Emilio Pagan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's the second baseman, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is fouled back. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The high heat, too much on that one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Chapman gets a piece there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Well, we talked about pulling the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
And that's way high, and it's 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Ball one there. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And out of here. He hammers one out to right. His 56th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 5-5.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Right through there, got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jacob Young.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Adrian Gonzalez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Popped up. Chapman under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny.
Here's Machado. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone! A solo shot. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And the Padres take the lead. It's 6-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's through there for a strike. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that is a foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
This to third. Zips it across. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is the inning. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Tap foul at the plate. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Damon. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Guillen. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Ball one.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Makes a sliding stop. There's one. Out to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Hard hit, right side. To first. Oh. That's out number 3. The A's strand 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Xander
Bogaerts, a former All-Star. More than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was born in Aruba. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's a strike at the knees. Bogaerts swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next one just misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Bleday on the move. Reaching down. Makes the catch.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Jake.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 20.
Pitching for the
So a new
Athletics.
pitcher on the mound for the A's.
And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out. Runner at second. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Ball one and a pitch inside. One-run game. One out. One on. There's a strike. Garcia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Good job to fight that one off. Way outside. 2-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Man at second.
Helpful.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Ramos stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fouled off left side. Campusano at first, one gone. Just missed. That one a little bit high. 3-1 now.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So now the DH spot, Tony Gwynn.
Designated hitter, Tony Gwynn.
This one in the dirt. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
batting,
gear
the
and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otañez.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second, and he blows that one by him at 100.
2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson.
Counts
that
1-0.
one not close. Ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Tatis pulls it down. 1 away.
The batter, number 19.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 3. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Just off the inside edge. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that, but you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Kolek also throwing. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That misses the zone. 2-1. That one is hammered right field. Tatis raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in San Diego at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez.
There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Manny Machado now. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Just off the inside edge. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
Junior.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Henderson sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The ground to third and a foul ball. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle, Halter steps on the bag for the force, and that'll do it. Padres leave 1. They lead at 7-5. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Estrada back to work. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Johnny Brito, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 1 away.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Close, but called the ball. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
That one pushed foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
In the air, right side. Tatis under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder,
J.J. Bleday will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramos has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronin work.
So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That one lifted to left. Damon makes the grab, one down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
The catcher.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. In for a strike, good slider.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one at triple digits.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Foul ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. What he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's. Jesus Luzardo takes over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Ramos off of first with 2 away. Damon drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 1 left for San Diego. They're still up 7-5.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Johnny Brito.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Johnny Damon digs in now.
The left fielder, Johnny Damon.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Kyle Schwarber.
No last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
First pitch, not close. Brito, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Ozzie Guillen up next for the A's. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Zach Geloff. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
So now a pinch hitter, Hunter Renfroe. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Around second is Schwarber. And that's a double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So digging in, Rickey Henderson. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swings and he breaks his bat. And there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The Athletics down to their last out. Number 19 up next for the A's. Known for his late inning heroics. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One strike away. So the tying run at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres take the series opener here at home.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.